Okay, so I've been doing a lot of intros recently, explaining about the world, myself, I guess, how long I've been a player. 7 years Minecraft player, Minecraft 5 years in this world in survival. 100% dedicated to this one particular survival world. That's all I've ever played. I have played maps, downloaded maps from the marketplace, as it were. I downloaded the controversial, as I found out later, Ether one, which was apparently kind of sort of ill-gotten intellectual gains, if you like. You know, I don't involve myself with that. I did buy it before I even knew about that stuff. I played it, and I have to say I was pretty disappointed. It's nothing like the Ether that I wanted, which was the original mod version, right, that you cannot get on Bedrock. I appreciate anyone bringing Ether. I don't know why the mod makers for original Ether cannot port it to Bedrock. Is a mystery to me themselves. But either way, like I say, that's really not where my heart is. That's all pure kind of fun and distraction. Where my heart lies is this world. The Craftiverse is the name of the realm. I like to think of it as the name of this world. Also within that realm. This is Crafty Miner's little home, basically. It's a home which is open to all. So I'm just going to test something. You cannot shoot through those little gaps, can you? I mean, you can't do that either. I didn't suppose it was different, but you never know. Yeah, which I'm happy to kind of share for what that's worth. Like I say, there's certainly not really all that much to see in this village. I'm not going to do a long intro about this village. I've done 3 already with like sound tests and video tests and stuff like this. I'm all very new to this recording game, and I'm also very new to a keyboard and mouse. So I will apologise in advance for all the janky gameplay, like a noob, which I guess I am. I mean, I've turned myself back into a noob by playing with this new interface, but I won't say it's any worse. It's cool. I love holding my world in my hand with my phone, and I have done for many years. But this is pretty cool because it's much bigger. I don't know. It just feels like I can see more. Do you know what I mean? This is cool. Although it's just the keyboard and stuff. It's pretty janky. So I have to roll this roller down to on the middle button on the mouse. Now we'll wait for that bar to drop naturally. The sun's just setting. I'll give you a quick introduction and just to explain what we'll be doing here today, and then we'll have a little sleep. And I'll have to do a little restock on my inventory, but you can see that railway line just there will be getting extended, as we like to say in Wales, now in a minute, across here, all the way just to that corner for now. And this road network extends out. You can probably just see it from this corner there, down across the field. It kind of swings down. East is that way, and that's south. And it ultimately is kind of heading southeast in that direction to a very specific destination, which I won't reveal just yet. But this isn't a journey to the far lands. This is we're ending at a very specific kind of point, a point which actually I don't know the coordinates for, but I know the vague area, so it's fun. I kind of like that. I'm going to have to find hopefully a land route there. This sea seems pretty big and it's unexplored. Apart from over the east there, I swam over and didn't even use a boat. I just swam and had a look, and there was no land for a long time. So I kind of gave up because I'm not building a long sea bridge. It's not ideal though, but if we have to, we have to. But I would prefer not to. But that is certainly a problem for not too distant future, Steve. And it will be fun along the way. So what I need to do now is I'm too far away from here, aren't I? Stone and Deep Slate is kind of full, and also it's messed up my chests a little. Like when I stored these in the phone, this was not like this. These were all together, all the Deep Slate and all the stone was together. This is kind of a mess, right? So, but we cope, we survive. We place the cobblestone in there. I have got another one for terrain, but Might as well fill this up. I don't know what this would look like on the phone then if I open it up again there. And again, if you play on the keyboard and mouse every day, I'm sure this is extremely painful for you to watch me go so slowly. But you'll just have to bear with me a little while because I still really am just getting used to it. This one doesn't look quite so disordered. We like this. I'm sure there's a quicker way of doing this. I mean, can you? And you let go and it doesn't let go. Okay, well, okay. Oh, like I say, we can cope, we can survive. Collected. Got oak trees somewhere. It actually looks so pretty. I'm actually really not used to seeing these boxes so big. My items are bigger than I've ever seen them in my life. This is nice. Look how big my mushroom blocks is. It's like almost like what is that? Like an eighth now, maybe a 12th of the iPhone screen. Hello, sheepy. I feel somewhat distracted here, like there was something there. It did say haunted. Have the Minecraft done something? Was that Herobrine? I'll have to watch that video back. Have they installed from the fog for us? That would be quite naughty, but quite cool, right? Let's crack on here. We're going to put the seeds away. Oh no, we're not quite going to put the seeds away because this village is surprisingly well organised, by the way. I'm not actually always all this well organised. But I've done 6 villages in a row now on this network. This is like the 6th village that I didn't hit them by accident. I'd done some scouting. I had some of them I knew were here and I'd written the codes. Some of them I knew vaguely where they were and I had to find them again. It's been fun. But there's 6 villages on this network. I think this is the 6th. It might be the 7th. Honestly, that's how long it's been doing it. I've honestly just lost count. But yeah, did I give you the name of this village? It's Doorless Village. It's you see the cobwebs, right? It's quite spooky of a night. It's kind of like a Halloween village. I'm definitely going to have a load of jack-o'-lanterns around here, and have orange as a theme. I love orange and black, so you know, it'd be quite cool. The pink won't necessarily match, but there is a big giant lush cave under here, you see, so that stays. Yeah, so it's pretty secure, this village, Doorless now. When I came here, there was no villages, no doors. I suspect I'd hovered in the area for too many nights and they'd suffered. But now, as you can see, thanks to the villager transport network, they were repopulated from the village next door, which is Wildville. You'll, again, you know, not exactly an original name, but when I discovered it and named it, it did seem like it was out in the wilds. And it is. It seems less wild to me now. I'm a bit more seasoned as a player, but I think the name stays. Okay, so I think mission 1 is actually to stock up on supplies so it can build this railway. I just feel like having it. Oh, okay, yes. Do you know I'd forgotten about those, and I actually meant to set you guys free. I built this a long time ago, but you know, I'm kind of changing my mind. I might actually have a sheep pen out here. I will clearly make that bigger for those guys. I built that years ago. I must have. Yeah, I certainly did come to this village because that house there, I put a sign on it. Doorless Village House, I called it, all those years back. Past me was busy. Present me is busy. Future me is going to be really, really busy. I mean, we've got big plans for this place. I have to say, going through the process of recording my videos and learning the new interface, you know, like downloading it on the PC and having to use it. I also took a look at Java, but you need a completely separate profile, so I haven't touched that. This is Bedrock. If anybody hasn't noticed, I can't tell. And it will be for the foreseeable future. I will certainly be trying out Java. Let's see what all the fuss is about, right? But that is for another day. I just sort of wanted to show you this little area because it's quite nice, right? It's just outside the village. One of our side missions today is to extend this flower field right to the village. I don't like having this plain patch of grass here in between. It was just kind of by happenstance. However, I've just decided that those two, well, maybe not that one there, perhaps just here will be like big sheep pen, and then there'll be flowers here and flowers there. I may not do that today, to be honest. I'm more concentrating on getting the railways done. Is that like a death trap down there? Kind of. Let's not bother with him right now. So, you know, I really don't like the look of that soil there. Should we arm ourselves with a shovel? And also, I keep struggling to remember which one you see, just like that. So it's left click to destroy. Okay, let's get rid of all these. Actually, do you know what? Oh, typical. Okay, so let's put that, and it's that's a place. It says left to place. Sorry, left to destroy and right to place. It's quite counterintuitive to me for some reason. Like almost like I would have thought it would be the other way around, but it's cool. We'll get used to it. Literally, practice makes perfect, right? So let's crack on, and we'll be okay. Hello, Skelly. And some of these horses I did actually tame. Do you know, in Minecraft, there's so many things that I've never done. I mean, I guess it's not just me. Like, it's such a great game, right? You know, it's kind of beautiful. You know, this is a bit boring section there, really, but it's such a beautiful game, right? But it's so deep. There's so many layers. I actually don't really like that. You know. Okay. Yeah, there's so many things that I haven't done. Like, I'd never tamed a horse. I just got the urge to tame one. One took me 3, and then 2 took only 1. I jumped on it first time, and they were tamed. So I don't know how normal that is, but 2 in a row did that, which was quite cool. So there's 3 horses out there tamed, but without saddles. I'm not going to ride horses. I like to ride my skeleton horses. I won't lie. You don't need a saddle, and they just look cooler, right? So building mines and railways. What I need to do is press E. This is all very new, and get my ender chest. You can put that in place of the soil, which it then picks up quite annoyingly on Pocket Edition on the phone. Like, it just swaps it over with what you've clicked, like so. It would automatically go there. So, and then we scroll down on the middle thing on the mouse, you see. And I do apologise, like I say, for this can only be described as janky gameplay. Aha. So what we need from here is some of that. I hate using my gold. I've got gold there. I'm going to use some of that. I've got plenty of coal. I don't really need anything else. Let's just have a look. What do you want, my old man? You? Can I be really quick and share you? Yeah. See, I've got. Okay, interesting. Yeah, well, that'll do it. Oh no, it won't, will it? What am I thinking? How do you know what? Let's do that anyway. Like I say, I'm glad actually, because this is a bit of a test recording. This isn't official gameplay. I'm learning how to structure these videos. You know, there's a lot. I'm realizing more to it than you might imagine. It's not just a matter of running around and, you know, doing everything. So again, every time you have to do this, you need to press E and then craft a ball. We've got some of them. So how do I get 64 quick? Don't tell me you have to do that. Oh no, okay. Right, yeah, that will do. Oh, I'll tell you what, I know I've got coal there, that's cool. Is that close enough? Yes. Could have made a blast furnace, but I'll be honest, I never do. And besides, I don't want a blast furnace here anyway, I'm thinking about it. This village, let's get back to the village while that cooks, and we won't get too far away. Hello, cartographer. This village, I sounded so certain then, but to be honest, I'm still undecided as to its purpose. Each village on the network will kind of have its own purpose. There is a skelly spawner down there. I don't want to die in that. Oh, not that. See, I'm going to make so many mistakes. How do I just get one of these? Oh, I see. How do I put it back on there? Oh, I see. See, it's extremely janky, but all this will come with time, right? Oh no, what we're doing? Yeah, because you can't just do it with the bone meal, can you? You need to. Okay, I'll get used to it picking it back up. By the way. Oh, oh no, W, not E. Aha. I'll stick a glow thing on that. I don't want to do that right now. Skelly spawner down there, so that means I got good access to bone meal. This is next to a flower plate. Well, this is. I'm pretty sure if I label. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's check this out. Let's do some science right here, right now. Yes. So I think because we got one of those white ones, we can see that. Yeah. It's getting like in a blue or a red one. So, that's not helpful. But I'm pretty sure this is indeed. Look, yeah, because that's all I did was bone meal there. It's a flower biome. So skelly spawner, flowers, dye. Right? I can make white dye, which means I can make like the pinks and all this. I can get all the flowers I need from the forests here. I can use this place. There's a big flat patch of grass out there, right? I may well make this like the map village. Don't get me wrong, I've never ever in my life made a map. However, I fully intend to do one at some point in the future. That looks like a perfect spot to me. I don't know how the chunks lay out. We will at some point run around here with a map and work that out. But I think flowers plus endless amount of white dye. We'll also have cartographers here and librarians because I basically have them everywhere. So they take basically the same thing and they both offer pretty cool stuff, right? It's worth it. You need one sugarcane field, right? You need some cows. Again, with the bone meal and having the wheat, it all works. This is great. Hello, pussycat. So I think I'm gonna. That's not gonna be done just yet, but we can make a start on making these rails. So again, this is all kind of practice to me, and indeed, I'm actually gonna pick that up right now. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, I see. Oh, it picks it just up like that. That's interesting. So I think we can go straight in. And where are you hiding? And make some rails, some craftable. First thing we're always going to need, isn't it, is sticks. So if I just can't press and hold that to keep it going. So you have to literally click. Is that right? Every time. It's not the end of the world. And then sticks. Let's just go for a full stack of that as well. And now we've got rails. 80 probably isn't going to do it. I need some more iron. We'll do for now. Okay, so let's just make some more sticks. We've got oh, okay, I see why. So, oh, what are you doing? Yeah. That will more than do it. And I will make them all. And I will make them all. It's unfortunate you can't press and hold that. That would seem intuitive. 33. So we've got redstone torches. We've got powered rails. We've got ordinary rails. I would like some ordinary torches. Where am I gone? Craftable. Why can't I make any torches? Oh, I see. But, you know, that will actually do because I don't really need any more than that. So let's get you out of there. Put you in there. I actually didn't really need to go in my e-chest because I've got stacks of stuff here. A bit silly, but it's okay. You can go back up there. And And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's pretty much everything we need. We might need more rails, but, you know, I'm not gonna... I suppose I could just make... Okay, so how do I just get, like, 2 of those? Okay, so... Okay, so right-click does it one by one. Oh, that's actually... Okay, I get it. Oh. I may well do it. Okay, and we're all cooked up, and we are ready to go. Tell you what. Okay. Sleeping through this night to wake up to a glorious day. Do you find it wakes you up late in the day? I mean, you do miss a good chunk of it. What do you think? Like a minute or two? A minute maybe? So here we start. And there we go. Now, admittedly, this is probably not the most exciting gameplay footage in the world. These videos are still very much in the test phase. This is test number 12. I'm getting pretty confident with the things. Like, I can use my thumb there to jump like at an instant now. I still struggle with my pinky on shift, I won't lie. It's unfortunate that kind of... I wish my pinky was just like half a centimetre shorter. But it's cool. We'll adapt, yeah? We're nothing if not adaptable. I don't need to be cycling through things right now. I need to be pressing S. And off we go. So, if I start off with the ordinary rails, I've got a little system here. We'll start off with this one. I have a little tiny gap. To be honest, it can just be one gap, and it looks like it's one gap on the other side, so we'll keep it even. And then we don't power that one. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have it either or. I want to take it right to there in this instance. I'm not really fussed about it being perfect, you know, to be honest. Sometimes it might go here, sometimes it might go there. I kind of like the variety. As you're riding, it certainly kind of breaks up the monotony almost. But we see how it pans out here. And then, like you see, you can't really go that much further, I don't think, without having another powered rail. And actually, this is much slower than it would be on Pocket Edition, this particular aspect, because you can just move your finger and, mind you, I guess I will speed up, right? And I'll be able to use the mouse roller just as quick as I can move my finger on my phone in theory before too long, right? So we're going to look here. I can already see a problem up ahead, right? Also, I don't like having too many bends like that. You know, if they got they're quite cool, a couple of them. I mean, as it happens, I am going to have one here. Only so that I can put another powered rail. Oh, nah. And I tend to put one on both sides. There's a reason for that. I do kind of like the symmetry of that. I prefer that to just having one. I mean, I do sometimes have one. Sometimes it looks better with one. I mean, almost a candidate there just to have one maybe there. But no, see, that's kind of cursed to me, that. But also, you know, things happen, creeper explosions, you break them by mistake, and then you end up with nothing on your rails. Good to have a spare there for each rail, I find. So we're going to cycle up now. See, usually, I think within a few videos, this should feel all pretty natural to me. I'm just going to break that with that for simplicity's sake. Okay, and that's gone somewhere. I don't think... Oh. I think I need an axe. Every time I use that main finger to place a box. Right, I've got everything I need. This is extremely painful view, and I'm going to probably use this video to practice winding things forward, right? So I can give you like a speeded up version of this. Probably without commentary, we'll see, because I'm really having to concentrate here. It's not really commentary kind of time, if you like. However, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to concentrate. But let's have a look. See here, for example, I would say it would be a one torch situation. I could put one there, but I don't know. Let's have a look. I mean, if you don't, oh, you know what? No, I'm wrong. I was hoping for one such situation to you know, to highlight my point, but that wasn't it. Sometimes you get them though. So okay, so right click to place. Yeah, it's not rocket science. It's good. We can do this. And then scroll down. I'm having to learn all sorts. It's like oh okay, yeah, that's not going to work, is it? I do love the rails. Oh, okay, so that's quite cool. I literally just had to touch that, and that was gone. This won't be the case here. Sometimes it's like too quick, isn't it? I mean, like it's impossible not to break the block behind, right? So again, we got another one. What I might do actually is, ooh, that's pretty. Why isn't that picking up? You're not picking up. Thank you. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do you know what? Actually, this is great practice. There we go. So now, again, this isn't going to work, is it? We're going to have to take that one away. Yeah, the rails do kind of mildly infuriate me, I must admit. You know, there's a lot of ways that this rail system could be improved. But, you know, people say that about a lot of aspects of the game. And it's true, you know, right? A lot of aspects of the game. However, ultimately, it's a great game. And like I say, all the mechanics of the game, they work for me, man. It does work. Like, you can go on mad crazy adventures if you want to, right? You can swim to the bottom of the ocean, stay out on the sea for days on a boat, weeks, even months, years if you chose to, right? You can go fight crazy bosses. You can go to other dimensions and see, you know, oceans of lava. Or you can just do this. You can build a railway through a field in your own time and chill. It's beautiful, and it does all those things really, really well. So ultimately, like I say, I do not have that many complaints about this game. I'm really concerned about this this being a grass block here, because it shouldn't be really. I don't really want the rail going onto a grass block. However, that kind of takes the path where I didn't intend it to go. So okay, dish. And then take that down that way. I'll have to remember that you scroll up on the mouse to go kind of left. Again, that seems counterintuitive to me, but it's cool. This would be so quick. Like if I was on the Pocket Edition now with this in my hand, I probably would have finished this by now. At least been to there. But you know what? This is why I've decided to do this job, because it's tedious. It's very tricky with your fingers, and this is a great way to learn. See, I think here, to be honest with you, it's probably a single talk situation just like that. We'll reevaluate that later. It's not a problem. Every time I'm having to think, it's right click to place, left click to break. Really not that difficult. Come on, boy, you can do this. Okay, so I'll tell you what, we'll have to break that, right? And then put that in there. Yeah. And then we want that, and we want it to go bang, 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 bang. Actually, do you know? Oh, it's too far away. See here, for example, I want to put one in a bit further away, so I'm just going to take it. Oh, not there. There. Oh. And then we'll do it like this from now on, to be honest with you. I do it like this sometimes, but it is mildly quicker. Especially with having to scroll through these things. Apparently you can use the keyboard, the F things here, but I really don't want to move my finger off these WAs. It takes me so long to like, you need the muscle memory. It's important right now. Let's do this. So yeah, these are quite tricky, right? So when these railways go along these diagonals, I don't really notice, but it's kind of annoying, like to get it right. You can't do it perfectly. It has to kind of be. I have found a good way, and this is my way, right? So you go one with a gap and one, and then wherever that one ends there, you go bang, 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 bang with a gap one. So always like, you know, at right angle. And then, okay, so then it ends there, bang, and then bang, and then But like when you ride this, it's kind of like awkward. Do you mean it's like? So I do like more sweeping curves as opposed to direct line angles. But you do need that sometimes, and indeed sometimes it can look quite cool depending on the terrain. And I thought they were all lit then, but they're not. So let's get this. Bang, bang. So that's going to be on that side. So I want this on this side. Probably want that on that side. So they'll kind of alternate, right? Okay, so that's actually wrong. I didn't want to do that. Oh, okay, that's fun. E. Swap you for you. What happens if I press X with that? It just puts it somewhere good. Well, presumably. So what I wanted was just one of them there. And then we'll have that. Come on. Oh, no. I wanted W, thank you. And then down to that. Okay, so we've only got two. It's actually taking a lot more. I don't really need just to double them up there, truth be told. I really don't. It's just I don't like those sections. Like I say, so it kind of like having them doubled up just sort of makes it a bit faster, makes the section a bit more enjoyable, a bit more tolerable. And a small little section, mind you. So there you see, that was kind of deserved little singles there as far as I'm concerned. To have doubles on each side would have been ludicrous, right? Okay, that's halfway done. Do you know what? I really need to have a little rest. We've nearly actually done that now, right? But I'm going to go and check this video just to make sure, because I'm still not 100% sure what the audio sounds like. Luckily, we haven't had any music, but that doesn't fully suit me. As let's just eat quickly, as I wouldn't have minded the test. I did turn the music down in the settings. So maybe that's where it is. Let's have a quick look before I sign out for the day. So we go down. This is basically the same as the touchscreen, right? It's just... See, so I turned the music right down to 19 because it was too loud versus my voice. Do you know, it was great. I think I'm just being paranoid. And the music just hasn't kicked in. Which is fine sometimes, right? But I did want to run the test, but I'm not going to smelt more gold now. I'm going to get better prepared because, like you say, nobody really wants to watch necessarily. You would correct me if I'm wrong, indeed. Nobody wants to watch you smelting gold and stuff like that. No, I can do all that stuff. I get all the bits that I need to extend this railway, not just here, but much further along, and we'll get to see where it goes. I've built it kind of into a road so far, a protected road with walls on the side, up to the next village already. But we need to railify that, and we need to do a perimeter check on that. If I go here, we'll see, to make sure that it's nice and safe. So that is the mission for the next one, but I will do some off-camera kind of busy work. Feel free to chip in and tell me if you'd rather see that. But I'm quite happy to do that on or off camera, to be fair, and then get ourselves better prepared so that we're in the exact same position, but with a lot of gold, a lot of iron, and all the things we need. And we will be getting it all from here, in case you think there's any shenanigans going on. This is all mined. I mean, I've got a great, this is a great little mine, it turned out. I'm gonna use white wool. Looking for the S key again. I'm gonna use white wool to build a staircase. Slightly annoying, right? Because you have to jump up each one, but I don't know. There's a lot of white wool available in this place, and I don't really want to use white stone. Nice and bright. This I kind of like it. I'll probably end up running a railway line down there again, purely just for convenience, right? And jumping up because it goes down and then turns back on itself. So we kind of head underneath the village, looking for a fortress or something, right? Sorry, a stronghold. We didn't find one. No ancient city, but there is a big giant lush cave. So yeah, we'll have fun with that later as well. But for now, have a good one. I'll see you again.